This is my video essay on Corinne Colgan, who visited the doc immersion class on September 18, 2024. Corinne is currently working as a video project director at Digital Promise, a nonprofit that focuses on creating exciting and accessible educational material. Before that, she majored in television radio at Ithaca College. While I was aware of the importance of Park students expanding interest outside of media production, one thing that Corinne said solidified this idea in a different way.
So I minored in theater and art history, which are just two things that are interesting and exciting to me, and not necessarily things that I think anyone would have said, well, that's going to get you a job. But it turned out that the Metropolitan Museum of Art had a one-year internship program.
I always believed that it was important to diversify your interests and take classes in areas that you found intriguing just for enjoyment. However, Corinne helped me realize that taking classes outside of Park can add to your resume experience and help you find niche jobs in areas you're interested in. While interning at the Metropolitan Museum of Art, Corinne was able to use her knowledge of art history to work in their digital department.
So weirdly, the art history part wound up being the part that they were mostly interested in. They were used to interviewing people who had art history majors and maybe had edited a video or maybe had done something. So I kind of came at it the other way, and they were like, we've never had anybody with this much experience and this much, content to look at. So
something I found interesting about Corinne's experience at the Museum of Art was how she was able to incorporate her big interests and combine them with media creation. It never occurred to me how much museums rely on content creation to tell the stories of artifacts and exhibits being showcased. Another thing I admired when Corinne was speaking was her stress on finding a job doing something you love, even if you aren't able to love your work 100% of the time.
I mean, I think it's important to do work that matters, and I think not every project is going to be that, though. I'll say I think if you can do 25% stuff that really excites you and gets you going, that's really great.
I noted that another guest in Doc Immersions who had a similar opinion to Corinne was Alicia Tamarchenko, who worked as a video specialist at the Smithsonian Institute. She had a similar take on the issue of expanding interests outside of media creation. She double majored in anthropology and documentary studies at Ithaca College, and just like Corinne, Alicia incorporated her passion for anthropology into her projects at Ithaca and beyond.
Part of what drives me in terms of documentary is curiosity. I think I'm just really interested in people and how people think and just how things work. And so to kind of get to know two people and think about how to portray their relationship and their lives on screen was just such a fascinating and interesting thing to do. And that's why I kind of really fell in love with it.
Before speaking to Corinne, I was worried that spending too much time studying outside of the media production would make me lose experience for my future jobs. Now I realize that having interests in areas outside of the Park School are very valuable because they can help me find jobs that I'm passionate about in the future. I've always been interested in minoring in women and gender studies at Ithaca College, but was told that it wouldn't help me in my future. However, after speaking to Corinne, I'm solidified my choice to minor in women and gender studies at Ithaca College, and I'm excited to see how this new knowledge will help me in future endeavors.